What it do, homie? So we back with an older Stupendium video. This is by via donation. Nook line and Sinker Animal Crossing New Horizons song. Okay, and the reason for them, the donation and react to this, because apparently Stupendium is reprising their role in Eddie FRB's battle animated, which is Mr. Krath versus Tom Nook. Right. So we're gonna get a little information about this because I know Mr. Krath's motivations right now, and I'm wondering if Tom Nook has the similar. All right. So let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up.
Sorry.
Banger already.
Where was I?
Said bars, that's what that was.
Yes.
They say of the fable that businessmen croon that dog may eat dog, but he pays the raccoon. Filling up the coffers, billing up the otters, watching them squirm. Yes, lions and tigers and bears, oh my firm, I've made mountains from founding these half-finished villages.
That actually was pretty hard. Lions, tigers, bears, right? Oh my, kind of gives you the idea that there's just one disaster after another, right? Lion, tigers, bears, that's crazy things to run into at once. But essentially, what Stupendium is saying, or at least what Tom Nook is saying, right? Because Stupendium is rapping as Tom. It's Tom, right? Yeah, Nook, line, and sinker, hook, line, and sinker, is that while they are disastrous, they owe me, right? So what does that make me? Ooh, okay. Yeah, must be a shrewd businessman like Mr. Krath. Whenever that battle releases by Eddie FRB, it's gonna be fire.
Oh my firm, I've made mountains from founding these half-finished villages. Run down little towns that I fill up with idiots. Declare one the mayor, flare their ego a little bit. Charge them with fixing it, then charge for the privilege. You buy land at a high deposit when I drop profitable hovels on it. Each island is like a wallet, cause I got the whole place in my pocket. You crank the land value with every little bit of spit and polish. If I get a better tenant than you, well thank you, everything's demolished. It's about time I took some more payments from your good selves. I'm just balancing the books, but I'm still...
What do you mean by that? Right? If I get it better, because I got a whole... Okay, hold on, run this back.
Whole place in my pocket. You crank the land value with every...
You crank the land value with every bit of spit and polish, right? So it's like, if you buy a house, right? You put renovations on there, you crank it, okay?
Little bit of spit and polish. If I get a better tenant than you, well thank you, everything...
Okay, if I get a better tenant than you, I'm guessing then they probably wouldn't like that renovations and therefore spend more money by demolishing it to spend even more money to build it back up. Or you just pocket all of it, right? Okay, I think I get it. You make these renovations, better tenant. I think that's what I'm getting. Okay, I think I get it.
It's about time I took some more payments from your good selves. I'm just balancing the books, but I'm still waiting on the bookshelves. You promised you'd build me once you...
Come on now. I'm just balancing my books, but I'm still waiting on the bookshelves to be able to put them there, but it's not stuff overflowing, right? I'm still continuing to do it, kind of getting ahead of myself. Overabundance. Is that kind of overabundance kind of bar?
But I'm still waiting on the bookshelves. You promised you'd build me once you patch the fence.
Oh, never mind.
Don't like it, then build me. I'll just add it to the rent. Never seen a game so twee, but there's administration fees for this little haven we chisel from complacency, and we pay gratefully, slaving every day for the price tag attached to the back of our new horizon. A tie that racked up a tycoon can't handle my mess. You'd best stick with Splatoon. You'll be knee deep in seashells before we hit noon, and that's hardly a dent in the debt you've accrued. You may wonder why we keep moving around. The houses you buy aren't that structurally sound. A few years will lapse, they collapse to the ground, and these suckers cough off for another new town. You call me amoral? Is that what you think? Well, at least I've not driven my assistant to drink. Poor dear little Isabel is caught in a living hell. It's fishing in yard work, not building a citadel.
What's her role in this? Does she work as an assistant to you, right? And then the type of stuff that you got going on is way too much Does she actually drink? I always pictured Animal Crossing as kind of like a kids game, like Civilization, but like on a different type of scale. You know what I mean? You're dealing with property, right? You need an assistant. That's crazy that she's drinking. And let's say, you're kind of alluding towards the type of work you're having her do is equal to a citadel when really it's just regular. You know what I mean?
It's fishing and yard work, not building a citadel.
Yeah, you are representing it,
Overworked,
but
underpaid, that poor little shih tzu, managing a bunch of animals, I guess it really is, I guess you see the pun there. Some mare you slew, managing a bunch of
Shih Tzu, managing a bunch of animals.
I guess it really is, I guess you see the pun there.
They're
Some
animals,
mare you
manage
turned
animals.
out to be, if I do say so. How fitting in a town full of critters that the only human is the scapegoat. Never seen a game so twee, but there's administration fees for this little haven we.
That's a bar.
From complacency, and we pay gratefully, slaving every day for the price tag attached to the back of our new horizon. Has seldom been so inoffensive, no matter the tax and whatever the rent is. They flock and they herd just to pay their expenses, with no picket line except a few garden fences. Read between the lines and you might find the margin, so eat up the jargon, don't argue the bargains, or I'll add a...
Read between the lines and you might find a bargain, right? Eat up the jargon, the golden tongue. It's just a bunch of I don't know. So eat up jargon, just a bunch of crap that's in there.
So eat up the jargon, don't argue the bargains, or I'll add a no pets clause. It wouldn't be hard.
He's a pushy salesman. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and do this right now before I start adding stuff. They didn't really exist. It's just sales tactics to get you to make a decision. You know what I mean? Don't do this. Don't argue that. Or I'm gonna add this. It wasn't even a thing to begin with, right? You're just a pushy salesman. Although some people be pushy to a fault. You know what I mean? Where you're just downright criminal.
The bargains, or I'll add a no pets clause. It wouldn't be hard, and I'll have every resident live in the garden. Never seen a game so twee, but there's administration fees for this little haven we.
Why is that a problem
from complacency,
in this game?
And you pay it gratefully, slaving every day for the price tag attached to the back of your new horizon. Right, rent's due, and I think you owe me some nuts, or fruit, or fish, or something. Tom Nook here.
Forgot what you owe.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm from Yorkshire. Don't question it,
Okay, so now I got a little bit more insight into, who Tom Nook is. I don't really need that much insight to Mr. Krabs, right? I grew up watching SpongeBob. As a matter of fact, I think when did it come out? 2000s, right? Yeah, I think I was like 10, 11, or 12 when it came out. So, I've been watching that since longer than some of y'all been alive. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That actually might be factual. But yeah, can't wait for that battle. Eddie FRB just released the Baldy versus Gumball. I actually have a reaction to that coming out later today if it hasn't already. So go and check that out while we wait for the Eddie FRB Krabs. I don't even know when he's going to release it, but I'll definitely be there to watch that. So I already know it's about to be some bars. And Stupendium is reprising their role there. So anyways, Dave's out.